My name is Tabasu Abu Kassim, Chief Inspector, Ghana Police Service. I'm the head coach of Ghana Police Ladies Football Team. And I've been in this position for the past 2.5 years. Before, I have been an assistant coach for 8 years, working under about 6 different head coaches until 2022. That the mantle came onto me to assume as the head coach. It's been eventful since I started coaching, right from the time I was an assistant coach. And I think up to this time that I assumed the responsibility of being the head coach. One of the most interesting players that have passed through my hands is Victoria Teye Williams. I remember when she came here the first time I was still assistant coach. I saw her and then, wow, what a player. Are you coming to us? She said, yes. What's your name? Then she looked at me. I said, no, don't give me, I will give you your name. You are called Shatawale. So, you know, funny and very funny. Say, oh, coach, Shatawale, and then the name stood. Actually, her nickname now is Shatawale. You know, strong character, very spirited, self-motivating, sometimes overboard when she's not getting the things the way she wants things to be. But then, all in all, it's a player that is very interesting to work with. She, unfortunately, have not been able to get opportunity to be recruited into the police service yet due to so many issues or so many reasons. I don't have to talk about those reasons here. But then there are so many opportunities coming up, and then I hope she will get opportunity soon. But aside playing football, Vic is a very talented motorbike rider. I think one of the best female riders I've ever seen in my life. I'm a northerner. I come from a place where riding motorbikes for women is very common. But then even the north, I think if Vic rides there, she will be a champion. So aside football, she works as a courier for different restaurants and companies. So when she closes from training, she goes back home, shower, and goes back to work, and close in the night, come back, very little rest, come to training in the morning. It's a lot. It's a lot of work for her. But because she's such a person, very strong character, somebody who can motivate herself, somebody who carries herself, you know, she's able to work through the difficulty of shoveling through football, later recovery time, and then going to work, riding motorbike across the length and breadth of the city, Greater Accra, and then getting extra income, then coming to play football as well. So, and Vic have been very inconsistent the past 6 years. She will play, and then after some time she will go down. One match she will do well, another match she will not do well. Sometimes the whole season she will not do well. And you know, at that time I tried to figure out what exactly was the problem. It took me a long time, but I realized that it was psychological. She was not stable because she didn't have a very stable income source, because here in the police service, if you are not recruited in the service, you are not entitled to receive the pay like the others who receive. You can only receive allowance, and that one is not enough. She is a breadwinner in her home. She takes care of 2 of her siblings, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for her. So, you know, talking to her, encouraging her, you know, we have been able to bring her mind back. She's more focused this time around, partly because we have been able to raise some funding that we are able to take care of the civilian players' finances. At least, not everything, but something substantial that will get them focused. And then she has resolved herself that this year she wants to break herself and then play to give it a shot, so that if anything that will come her way, it should be this year. You can see the results, 3 matches, 3 goals, 2 assists, and she has been wonderful for the police team. Every good thing that comes our way passes through her. Her charisma, her fighting spirit, leadership on the pitch, determination. She's like a warrior, She always wants to win, She always wants to fight, positively. Sometimes she goes overboard, but that's it. That's how football is. When you are so charged up, sometimes you can go overboard. But all in all, she's that kind of person. She always wants to be on top, and she always wants to win. That's Vic for you. For a footballer, recovery is very, very important. Recovery is very important, and you cannot recover well if you don't have rest. After training, you take in a lot of fluid, water, a lot of water. Because when you take a lot of water, the body relaxes and you can sleep. You eat well, take a lot of fruits, balanced diet. You can take a lot of carbohydrate shakes and then protein shakes, to supplement the food that you take. You understand? You stay out of, lifestyles that will bring down your strength, like partying overnight, like alcohol, like drugs, cigarettes, all these stimulants that will not give anything to your body. You stay away from them. For a footballer, you need to eat, drink. That's the best medicine for you. And then rest, absolute rest. And then take your training very, very, very seriously. When you go training and your coaches train you, whatever they give you assignment. When you go home, you do it. You realize that I'm short. My fitness level is not good enough. When I go back home, extra physical training for myself. I know that my technical ability is not good enough. I close from training, I get my ball, extra technical training for myself. I know that my understanding of positioning is not good. It's not enough what we do in training. When I go back, I sought help. You understand? So for a footballer in the female division, especially in Ghana here, we shouldn't focus on money because the league is not lucrative. The sponsorship available is not much. Club owners are not so resourceful. They are only sacrificing. They can't have enough to take care of you. They can just barely have enough. So I think we should push ourselves beyond ourselves so that we can improve here locally. So that probably if we do not get any established institution like Ghana Police Service to get enlisted, immigration, fire service, or all these big companies that have got their own clubs where they can pay you well, but then you can get a contract to play outside of Ghana where you can earn good money. Before you can get there, you must sacrifice. You must sacrifice. If you're targeting getting money in Ghana here as a female footballer, you will not succeed because there's no money in Ghana here. Everybody, coaches, administration, we are all sacrificing. Sponsorship in the female division is very, 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 very little. So that's my little advice for female players. Yeah, PFAG, I think I first heard about them when I got elected as the financial secretary for the Coaches Association, Greater Accra region. Then I realized that the chairman was a member, that's Coach Damba. PFAG. Then I realized that they were an association of professional footballers, both retired and active. And they represented the interests and the welfare and the well-being of players, both retired and then active. So I've taken it upon myself to investigate and read more about them. I realized that their activities transcend the Ghanaian borders. When you are a Ghanaian player and you play in any part of the world, and you have problems, they take it upon themselves to sort you out. When you have challenges with your contract, when your agency is not treating you well, when your club is not treating you well, when you are stranded due to circumstances beyond your own control, and then they get to know, they step in and they solve it for you. So PFAG is a very important association that every professional player should be happy to be part of.